Alrighty, hello, everybody on YouTube here. It's Sensei Kwam again. This video is going to be just a little bit different as some things have kind of changed a little bit at the D&D tables that I've been hosting at. Things changing as in my microphone broke, blah. So that's probably why my voice sounds completely different now. Hopefully it sounds somewhat acceptable. Going forward, I'll be using my wonderful webcam audio for this. So like I said, hopefully that doesn't cause too many problems in the future when it comes to some audio things. So I just wanted to do a quick little update because some campaigns have still continued even though we weren't recording. So I wanted to let you guys know, hey, what was going on before the next episode comes out that will be recorded with this new setup. So, very first one to pop up with is the Age of Shinobi. After the very first uneventful session, the players ended up actually going back to the farm as they were assigned to it by Rin, which is the assistant police chief of the Konoha village. He had pretty much been in charge of them trying to pretty much like fix their reputation because they accidentally burned down a wheat field. With them doing so, though, everybody ended up going back to the fields in which they spent a long, arduous day working to repair that. And the old man was extremely grateful, and he actually even was going to call the news and let them know that, like, hey, I was wrong about these people. So, with that being said, what ended up happening though afterwards is that after they ended up working in the field, it seems that the old man had tried to get some additional outside help outside of the group due to the fact that he was set behind and they didn't offer to help him in the first place. And he had tried to hire a gang to help him, and the group ended up actually having to fight off this gang and discovered that one of the major gangs from the Land of Water has infiltrated Konoha and has set up place in a bathhouse. Now, they haven't done the raid on the bathhouse just yet, as the battle was very arduous for the team, and they actually ended up having a really difficult time actually getting through the enemies. So they took this time to think to themselves that, hey, this should be a time where we improve and get better. During this raid and also working on the farm, our Uchiha friend, the only remaining one now at this point in the group, had went ahead and he had went back to the Uchiha compound. Super sorry there. I think I just accidentally cut this video, so we might have had like a weird little jump there. Nevertheless, our one remaining Uchiha friend, as you see my mouse hovering over him, went back to the compound in order to train some more with his ninjutsu, in which next session we will see what that kind of looks like. This was just an in-character thing for me to write out why he wasn't able to attend last session since he let me know ahead of time. Unfortunately, though, above table, we did lose a member specifically, which was one of the other Uchiha members. I'm not too sure exactly why he left mid-session, but he ended up doing so. So we are fully aware of that there. The rest of the group, though, did really enjoy session number 2. So going forward, the remaining group that will be there now will be this particular group, which includes a new player. For one, Jugo, which is a individual who pretty much is of the Jugo clan, and that clan is usually an outclass in my version of the Naruto world. And he had pretty much picked up this job to be a ninja in order to provide for his younger sister. We have Hanada Nara, who is a Nara clan member that had ended up joining the group as well last session in order to assist pretty much with the Team 17's reputation, as he himself doesn't have too great of a reputation among the Nara, as he's known for being lazy. And then we have Suzushi Yuki, who was from the very first session. And then finally, we have uh, Takumi Uchiha, who will also be a part of said group. So this will be the group size going forward, just to kind of keep you guys aware. But that's everything that happened in the Naruto campaign. So with that being said, let's transition on over and talk a little bit about Dragon Ball. Okay, so I know we had actually said we were going to transition over to talk about Dragon Ball, but I had actually got my notes mixed up just a little bit. For the Dragon Ball campaign, the reason why we're only on episode 2 is that the party had some college stuff going. So at that point in time, we went ahead and we did go ahead and cancel session number 3, but that will be picking back up this Friday. So you will see episode 3 hopefully by Monday, next Monday. Monday being the 24th. The 24th is when you'll see their video. So let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen, the Cold War, which was the modulo series that I was doing. At this point in time, a lot of stuff really changed and happened here as well. So we had some new additions that popped up last session, which was Date. We had Hiroshi Gojo, of course, who was already in the group. Uh, Mio, I can't say her first character's first name. We have Toko and we have Tiger Toto. So this is now what the full complete party will be. Akiyama is a Yakuza, ex-Yakuza member who ended up getting a plea deal by the NIB because he had a curse technique in order to assist with the ongoing investigation with the cut. Gojo, of course, is from the Gojo clan itself, so he was pulled to help with this due to the fact that he has the limitless technique, no six eyes. We have Miss Mio, who is a veteran in the NIB, who ended up being recruited due to the fact that she also had the ability to manipulate curse energy. And we have Toko, who is a cursed corpse who has just pretty much came to life, so he's kind of finding his way in the world. And we have Taiga Toto, which is the grandchild of Toto, and he also has been recruited due to the fact of his familiar lineage. Um, so what ended up happening last session? So lots of stuff. Last time we had left off with Toto actually about to get shot. Once more, unfortunate we did not get to record it because that was a mean cliffhanger. My internet had cut out. But they went ahead and shot at Toto, and the bullet managed to miss. And they ended up finishing up fighting with the CIA as one member managed to drive off before their Mio Shikigami could finish taking it out. Nevertheless, though, they go upstairs as the news began to crowd the area and gave like a really good excuse for as they were there, just saying it was an ongoing investigation. And they ended up going upstairs and seeing the old man they were meant to speak to, who took off in a sprint. Jumping through the window, he confirmed he had a curse technique as he manipulated the surface of the window and was able to pass through it without breaking it. And they went through a whole chase throughout the city, which resulted in Akiyama injuring himself from jumping from a four-story building. And then Toko ramming through a civilian loading truck on a dock. So there was a little bit of a civilian casualties in this chase. Once they finally caught him, they managed to catch him in the alleyway of a Rumelian's restaurant that he owned. And Rumelian was pretty pissed about it and managed to mediate actually the conversation here, where they found out the old man only ran because he thought they were part of the cut. So the team ended up discovering that the two kids were indeed captured at the age of 9, that were suspected to be part of the terrorist act in the subway station. And they pretty much at this point in time have not been seen since. The old man did give the group some really good information, though, in reference to the last known place that they would probably pop up if they were to, was a local factory that they visited every summer where they got all sorts of different sweets, specifically star-shaped sweets. So the team took this as their lead as they're once more trying to track down those individuals who could have been responsible for the planting of that cursed object. So that's where they left off last session. Very short session, but that's what was going on over in Jujutsu Kaisen, the Cold War. Just to triple check though, I'm pretty sure all the other campaigns that we have ongoing actually are all caught up on the website. As right now we only have the Dragon Ball and the Jujutsu Kaisen Cold War that's being posted, and also the Naruto one. We do have a Transformers game that's going to start next Wednesday that also will be recorded and posted. So that's going to be really, really exciting to add to the repertoire of videos. And yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of new things coming, such as some changes to how I edit and other things like that, as I'm kind of just trying to get the hang of, editing for the sake of viewership. I know these videos are longer, so with that being said, though, that's all I had for you guys today. I appreciate you for watching. And yeah, I'm super excited to continue bringing you guys some D&D. If you have another setting that you would love to see me try to DM, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do it. Peace.